up the railroad, get it all worked out. We've bought every piece of second-hand straight track we can find, and Kyle's bought his. We're doing a bit of function testing, and then we're going to go to Axeman Parts and buy enough parts to make an electric jet-powered train. Should be good. Axeman, we need tube, motor, power supplies to get out of the way of that person. Army helmets, air bombs, fucking everything.
Actually, these are actuators.
Yeah. I'm going to go back to the 80s ladies porno section, so I'll be back in there. That'll go like a stabbed rat. So close to the mark there. I think I've sussed it, boys.
Alright, we've got our guest projects going on.
Oh, hello.
Now what are we building now?
Now then, so the job here is we're trying to build a ultra high speed O-gauge rail wagon. So we've been to Axeman and we've bought a 17,000 RPM DC motor, some fan blades, obviously the O-gauge wagon. We've just chopped up Rachel's drinks cup, but she's in the living room, so she's not aware of that. So that's been a very successful operation. And then we found these small trays that slot in nicely. We'll machine some holes in that, fit that in sort of that way, nail it on the wagon, and very quickly you find out that it doesn't work at all and it's a total waste of time, effort and money. But we've still achieved something even if that happens, I feel, so we're going to have a go. Try not to let all the electric smoke out of it in one foul go. Let's have a go and see what happens.
So Scott here has a full machine shop back in his home country where they do things properly, but around here we've just got a bunch of garbage, so we're having to make do with some garbage.
So the job is we need to find the centre of this, and normally we'd have a centre finding tool or a lathe or something. We could measure it and stuff, but we don't want to waste too much time. So what we've got is a fan that's a very tight fit in the thing, and a nail inside, and then we just trap it, and we think then we have. It's more or less the centre. It's not too bad. I think we should drill that and see what happens.
We've changed things a little?
Yeah, so originally we were going to drill this, mount this, put that through there. Oh, it does line up, I promise, at some point. And then drill some holes through there for ventilation. But I mean, it's just a bad idea. And I forgot that we bought this bracket. Now that sort of goes inside this tube, that bolts to there, and those two holes are for the wires to come through. And once that is inside, which it does fit, I promise, then that will sort of, that'll push it now. I'm not going to push it now because it'll be stuck, and then we'll have to hammer it out again. But yeah, we're close, 80% through this bit. I'm just trying to get my head around imperial nuts and bolts, and actually that is far more difficult than any part of the process of manufacturing your own electric speed train thing. It just makes no sense. You've got quarters and 5/8 and 7/16. It's not right. It's like mixing cross plies or radials. You don't do it. And I'm having to learn again the sport from scratch. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And so we have Rachel's drink bottle. The motor is now fixed inside. I haven't checked which way the fan blade spins. So the wires come out. We've not put rubber grommets there, simply being when this wears through it will be very interesting, and I think that will add to the experience rather than detract. We have a steel tube carrying vehicle of some sort, so we'll sort of simply put that in there, put that there, cable tie this together, and go nuts. It should work, hopefully.
What do you think of the science, Kyle?
It's a little rough.
He's working with the tools my garage has.
So we've made... Don't hit it with a banana. We made sprung pickup.
Got a banana on it.
So we've got a centre pickup and we've got a ground pickup. And look, this spring, they work.
Flip it off the track.
No, I've got my heights, what I think to be just correct. They don't touch. And then with the flanges on them, we put 2 millimetres of clearance. Anyway, we didn't have any screws the right length, so I'm going to put the spring holds them in, but we'll just put a drop of glue at the end. Well, the point of this test was to test that the pickups were this track and this track. We knew that this wasn't powerful enough. As you can see, the fuse cuts out the minute we ring its neck. So we just need to go and take the bin and we should be away. I mean, if you had to run out.
Why are we even trying to make it electric? Why don't we just make it an actual liquid burning rocket?
Because we're in Gabe's basement in a house made out of wood.
Your powerful rubber gloves on?
I need to check whether this is counted by my insurance, because I've only got a post office policy.
Gloves?
It's probably still better insurance than the US has.
That's awkward, it shouldn't work. And we need... maybe that one? No.
Wait, I can make this safer. Hold on.
Oh, please.
Hold on. I can make this entire operation safe.
Is that as effective as it looks? Seem to be short of power, boys and girls. Come on, Mystic Wind, get up there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. I don't know if that OSHA sticker's helped, we seem to be. Let's try. I don't want to lose my head.
Oh, yeah. There are axles too.
Oh, you can... Is it hot?
We should not have just bought the biggest motor we could find. Ready? Yeah. They're black and melted. She's definitely got the power caps in. When it revs, it tilts the whole body over, which causes it to lose contact. I think there's too much air coming back this way on the sides, so there's too much resistance here. I think we need to chop that off. I mean, it needs work, but
It's trying. Oh.
we need more amps.
This one's 10. What are we up to?
14 volts.
Sounds good.
Alright.
I think we're getting there with the power.
Too much torque.
This is the only problem with rotational stuff. It's right, we're close. So we're going to have to do something with these terminals. Because I think that springy thing
As he grabs it again.
Yes. Is it hot yet?
It is very hot. But my fingers, I have no contact left in the end of my fingers.
It's all calluses now and burns.
Right, let's try again.
Just can't
Too much voltage drop. This is awfully complicated, boys. This was not what I was expecting.
Well, Scott and Kyle have gone home to their respective states and countries, but they left me this little turbine train to play around with. So I may or may not try to do something else with it, try to repair it or improve it. Or I might just leave it until the boys come back and we'll see if we can beat the land speed record someday. So until then, thanks for watching this silly video, and feel free to like and subscribe. I've got a couple other videos with these guys building trains in my basement, so check those out if you want to see more of the same.